Good day and welcome to a new video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe! Hey and welcome to Weekly Tips. We're gonna put some sense in your tip jar. Welcome today, Joe Baby, Daniel, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking to you about symmetry tool. Not the symmetry tool, not to go visit your uncle over there, but the symmetry tool. So this is a tool that lets you draw something and replicate it. And this can be used in many ways and forms. It can be similar to the old painting trick where you kind of paint the right side of a butterfly, fold it in the piece of paper in half, rip it apart, and then you've got a full butterfly. I remember that old trick in school and things like that. We kind of did the same kind of thing where you like painted something on a piece of paper and put another piece of paper on it and rip them both apart and you get the same kind of image. That process can kind of change things, but yeah, you know. Anyway, the symmetry tool is a very nice and powerful tool. Really, it's featured in some softwares. I think it's only been in Photoshop since 2018. I may have been in Photoshop before then. I wouldn't have known about it. However, yeah, it's a nice tool to have, and it can be really good to use for many things. For instance, if you're drawing skeletons or drawing anything that's kind of, symmetrical, or basics of a character. If you're drawing a basic human, you can only draw one side of them or a certain side of them depending how you use this tool, and you can chop and change how you use the tool as well. It doesn't all have to be, what you see on the right side is what you see on the left side. So let's go into it. So basically, it's up here in the top right corner of your tools box, on the top hand corner tools box. If it's not there, you'll have to go into edit preferences under technology previews and ticket. Otherwise it should be there. Up here. And so basically, I've got the symmetry tool off. You can turn it off and on, so make sure that you do, if you don't want to use it, you do turn it off. Wires, something I'm trying to draw, you should turn it off if you don't want it. And there's many ways to use it. Vertical is the most common way to use it, really. And it's very easy. What you kind of draw on the right side will appear on the left side, so you can draw. You only have to draw half of the image to get your image. This can be very useful in quickly drawing concepts and things. That saves you half the time. Sometimes if you're going for something like flat on or very symmetrical, something that is very flat. It could work in many situations for designing stuff, and help you to create it very fast. And there's many ways you can do this. There's this way, and then there's also the horizontal tool, which you can edit it. You can like move it. I don't know what wideness does really, or that just goes further. So if you draw over here, if you draw over there, it could be used for maybe doing some scaling and things like that as well. Maybe you're doing scaling on fish or any kind of thing really, and you don't want to draw as much patterns, things like that. And then there's also dual axes. So this could be another one for doing scaling. be really handy in doing scaling or something. Or even if you're using it to create a brush of scales or something, your own scale brush, it could be very handy, or some intricate pattern or something that you're designing that could really work, with something. Yeah, it looks pretty cool like that, you can have a lot of fun, make some interesting shapes and designs. Yeah, or you're making a map or something, and you only want to draw half of it, a fourth of it really, and you know what it's going to look like, kind of a thing. This could be very helpful to do. Yeah, so feel free to use it in your own work. Hopefully you learned something about it. Don't forget, you can turn it off here in the symmetry off. So if you don't want to use it, you can now use one of your drawings that you've drawn using the symmetry tool, and you can really tweak it from there. If you don't want to have it so symmetrical, you can add blemishes and things like that if you've got a character, or you only needed like a base character. Now you've got to really change his arm pose and things like that. It might be useful to do it that way. Yeah, so thanks for joining me. If you do use this tool, or have a little bit about it, if you haven't used this tool, either let me know down in the comments. I really would appreciate it. Thanks for joining me, and yeah, we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.